Everybody, welcome back to Wicked Good Sports. This is At the Buzzard. We're joined as always by Jack Tune. And Jack, how you doing?
And I'm good, man. How are you?
Doing quite well. Ready to talk a little bit about the Celtics. What's on the agenda today?
Yeah, man. We can talk about first four games of the season for the Celtics, right? So, we can talk about their record on court chemistry, who's playing really well. Obviously, a couple good takes there from the last four games or so. Um, I guess just what's next, right? I think we can go from there. I think.
All right. So, yeah, let's start off with their record. How are the Celtics doing to open the season?
So we're 2-2, two losses followed by two wins. But
Mm,
the wins were the first win was against the Rockets, which are a young upstart team. We've got a dominant center and old friend Daniel Tice.
mm.
But I mean, I think both of the first two games are winnable. We had a double OT game that we lost, which was sick to watch. I will say that. We shouldn't even have made it to OT to begin with, so it's great that we did.
Right.
Um, then we lost the opener, which was it is what it is. So the last game we played against the Hornets, who are a legit team now because of essentially LaMelo Ball.
Mm.
Um, but and Gordon Hayward, I guess we'll give Gordon Hayward, also old friend Gordon Hayward, some credit. But really good game to watch. We won it in OT again. So we've had three overtimes in four games for reference, which is
Pretty
wild.
insane.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
I mean,
Um,
these scored 134 and 140, and then
right.
like 83 is the least. They must be one of the higher scoring teams in the league, right?
Yeah, especially if not the highest scoring team so
Mm.
far, I would say. Maybe per game, I probably per game, but I think per four quarters, maybe not.
No,
But it's
probably
been
not.
probably not.
It
Um,
helps a lot when you go
it
into overtime.
certainly does, especially three. Um, but I mean, man, Robert Williams looks electric on the defensive end. He's taking pull-up jumpers within like 10 feet. I'm like, I've never seen this Robert Williams before. This is wild. He used to take him in college, so I'm cool with it. But like, you're seeing a lot of bench guys step up, and I think that's what we were looking for all of last season. So it's nice to finally have that.
Right. Yeah, no, I mean, obviously very positive there. Any big surprises other than Robert Williams going on so far?
He's crushing it. I know I definitely bad talked Grant Williams last year. And if me bad talking athletes is indicative of them eventually doing well again, I'm happy to have bad talked him because
He's
he
going to come
is
out every episode and be like, everyone sucks, terrible team, hate them
right.
all.
I'm gonna every episode be ready
Mm,
for it. I'm gonna shit on every single player. But man, Grant Williams is the third leading scorer on the Celtics right now, and I'm like, dude is automatic from three. He said he dropped 15 pounds in the offseason, and now he looks like he can do anything on the court. Like it is unbelievable. Um, and Jabari Parker, man, Jabari Parker has really put in a good showing, especially yesterday against the Hornets. Um, but I think. I think if we can keep this rotation group of players like, Parker, Williams, Schroeder when he's not starting and Al Horford's back, maybe Josh Richardson, Peyton Pritchard, like that
mm.
group of guys, that core group. Oh, Aaron Nesmith, of course, too. Like, if we keep them involved and like playing the way that they're all playing right now, I feel really good about the season.
Yeah. I mean, and that leads into your like chemistry so far. What you've seen the chemistry, the new players, everyone's fitting in well, finding their roles.
It looks it. I think obviously, and being a new coach, Ime is working on just the general chemistry, what
Mm,
matchups he wants out there at all times, um, different groups of guys playing with each other. So it's fun to watch him experiment. He's obviously had time to do that in the preseason.
mm,
But like you see a couple guys, like the chemistry on the court is good, the vibe is good. I'm not saying Brad was a bad coach, but I don't think he could really connect with those guys a lot. And I
mm,
think being a former NBA player, Ime is able to kind of go out there and just like really talk to these guys.
mm.
I love how transparent he is too. Like I will say he's really growing on me pretty quickly. Um, he was talking about Jason Tatum the other night in a closing press conference, and he was, trying to give him pointers and stuff. And then halfway through, stopped and was like, you know what? Like, no, I never put up 38 points in an NBA game. So you do whatever you want, man. Like, have fun out there. So
Hmm.
I appreciate that transparency.
Hmm. Very, very much a player's coach in that regard, it
Definitely.
seems. Which, hey, that's maybe like you were saying, maybe Brad has the mind, he just couldn't get it into practice. So maybe this is like the perfect setup that you have going on right now. So tomorrow, probably today when this goes up, the Celtics are playing the Wizards. Any thoughts on that matchup?
Wizards, not really a good team, frankly. So like,
That's
unless
good because
Brad,
we play them 2 games in a row. Apparently,
that's excellent. I
that's
love to see
nice.
that. Yep. I know we have. I think Brad Beal is out right now. I don't know if he'll be back. If he's not back, that should be 2 wins in a row easily. I guess I'm trying to think of who even is relevant there. Kyle Kuzma, Montrezl Harrell, maybe. Both former Lakers and Clippers. Well, Trez was a Clipper, but I don't know. I'm not really concerned about those matchups, frankly.
I think that's fair. Yeah. Anything else you want to touch on for this team?
Not right now, I don't think. Will be fun to watch them playing the Wizards, I guess. We should really see how the chemistry plays out there.
Yeah. No. Obviously, when you play a team that you think you should handily defeat, it's gonna show how far they've come, and we'll see. All right, Jack. Where can they find you online?
The best place to find me is on Twitter, and that's at Jack_Tiernan. Plenty of Celtics takes, especially now the season's kicking up.
Yes, follow him there for Celtics and Saints takes. Of course, he's the host of the Bayou Breakdown here on this channel. You can find me on Twitter at @TheFakeBMar, that's BMARR. The channel's on Twitter at WickedGoodSport and at WG Everything, Instagram WickedGoodEverything, Twitch at twitch.tv/WickedGoodEverything, and then TikTok, search Wicked Good Everything, and then search Wicked Good Sports. We also have some stuff going on there. Jack, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks, Brian. Appreciate it.
And we'll see you all next time.